evening, people. Welcome to the show. It's going to be a special one today, talking about the attack, because we got a lot of players coming back. And where's everybody going to fit in? I'm going to be talking a little bit about that today. But first of all, hey, this community is growing. We're small, but we're getting started. So thank you, everybody who's subscribed recently, and welcome. And everybody who's watching for the first time or the second and you haven't done it yet, like, share, subscribe, help us grow the community together. And yo, let's get right into the show. It's all about the attack, really, because I was pondering all day after seeing Madueke come in on yesterday, Martinelli coming on yesterday, both of them getting goals. I was pondering, you know what? How many attackers do we actually have now that everyone's coming back? And I kind of landed on about 8. Saka, obviously. Merino, who's there doing the job at the moment. You got to count him as an attacker, right? Trossard, who's been holding it down all this time. So those 3, they've been basically the ones starting the last few games. Then we got Madueke coming back. We got Martinelli coming back. We've got Jesus, who's coming back. We got Gyökeres, who's coming back. And we got Havertz, who's coming back. That is 8 top quality attackers that are going to be able to enhance our attack this season and really push us towards the title. So, who the hell is going to start when everybody's back? At the moment, we don't really need to worry about that just yet. Trossard got injured yesterday against Bayern. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Arteta said that it was a little bit of a precaution. To me, Trossard looked like he was walking all right as he came off, but still probably could do with a bit of a break. He's been holding down the fort all on his own, and we finally got Martinelli and Madueke back. So we got a big game on Sunday against Chelsea. I'll be doing my preview before then of exactly who I think is going to start in that game. But let's talk about the options that we do have. I mean, Saka, let's just get it right. Saka's going to start basically every game that he's fit and he's not been overworked, unless we're doing a bit of rotation. He's the guy that's going to be starting on that right. That's his position, star boy, star man right now. And so what can I say about Saka that you don't know about Saka? You get me? So he's going to be starting there on that right-hand side. Merino, now that people are coming back, maybe he's going to start being, you know, I love Merino, first of all. Love him. Incredible footballer. So skilled, so technical, the vision he has, and then he's able to pull out the things that he has in his mind. He's fantastic. And I love that he's a part of our attack and gives us something different. I mean, everybody was clowning us when, you know, we lost all our attackers and Merino was going in to take that position. Everybody was clowning us. No one's talking now about it. The guy does better than most forwards in the league, to be fair. So Merino is definitely an option there. He's obviously going to get rotated out of that centre forward position once you get the likes of Havertz and Gyökeres coming back, but he's always going to be an option there for us and somebody that can really support us in that centre forward role like he already has done. So love having that guy on board. Trossard has been holding it down. He's been so good this season. He's been scoring important goals. He's been getting big goals, big moments, and he proved that just the other night as usual. I mean, having him, the fact that we almost ended up with, what's his face from Chelsea, Mudryk, but we ended up getting Trossard. I mean, couldn't have worked out better. Mudryk, last I heard about Mudryk is he's going to start becoming a 100-meter sprinter. I don't know how the doping ban works. Is it like you're banned in football where you can then do athletics? I don't even know, but we certainly ended up with the best bit of that deal. Trossard is phenomenal. Clinical player, big game player, great person to have in your forward line. And then we've got Madueke and Martinelli coming into the side. Obviously, Trossard, he does that left-hand side role, but now we've got Martinelli back. We've got somebody else to play there. That's his position as well. And So we've got options, right? This is what I'm saying. Is I was pondering it and I was starting to think, well, if this person's playing, then this person's missing out. And how on earth do we keep everybody, not keep them happy, because I think everybody's really happy to be a part of Arsenal. People love being a part of the squad. I think we've built something special. Arteta has been, central to that. And so I don't think there's anything of trying to keep them happy, but you want to keep everybody involved. You know what I mean? So that everybody has enough minutes. Look at Lewis Skelly, who hasn't had the minutes and looked quite rusty against Bayern Munich. I thought that was not the best game to bring him back in. But anyway, defense, that's a story for another day. In attack, the fact that we've got, Martinelli there to play that role in the left wing, especially with Trossard being out injured now. He's probably going to come in more games. And then Madueke, he came on the left. I thought he would start on the left in place of Trossard, but in the end he came on off the bench and started on the left. Then when Saka came off, Martinelli goes on the left and Madueke goes right. So Madueke, I think it's clear that Madueke's preferred position is on that right-hand side where Saka operates. So it's going to be interesting to see how we kind of rotate that position, because they're different types of players. Do you know what I mean? Madueke is so direct and just a chaos merchant. He'll drive at you, push the defense back. The guy has so many touches in the box that he's going to create chances. He's going to possibly win a pen, and the more touches we have in the opposition box, the better. So for me, Madueke is such a great player that he needs to be playing more, but then what happens? Where's he going to play? Is Saka going to come out because you can't take Saka out? Is Madueke going to be on the left? And, but Martinelli's there. Could Saka go on the left? This is it. It's the options. This is what has been going on in my mind recently. All these options that we're talking about. And I haven't even mentioned the centre forwards. We've got Gyökeres and Havertz. We haven't seen anything of Havertz this season, basically. And Gyökeres had a little bit of a slow start, even though he was getting the goals. But takes a little bit of time to bed in, but wow, that Burnley game, that first half, he was incredible. And so him coming back with, coming from that level that he left off at, hopefully he's able to kick on from where he was in that Burnley game. I mean, I said it in the thumbnail, it's an embarrassment of riches that we've got at the moment. I mean, I don't know any other team, especially in the Premier League, I don't know any other team that has that many forwards that they can change things. Maybe Chelsea is the only one that has so many attacking players that they could, field like 2-3 different starting lineups of forwards. You know what I mean? So the fact that we've got all those options is phenomenal, but creates a lot of questions. What's Arteta going to do? I think a lot of the time it's going to end up being horses for courses, right? You're going to have certain players who are going to be more suited to certain games. We've seen it with when they're fit. Trossard usually starts in the Prem and Martinelli usually starts in the Champions League. And so that's what we're going to really be doing with the attack. It's not about having one set attack that's going to be playing every game. Even Saka, I think, is going to start to get rotated out of games a little bit to preserve him for the end of the season. That's the thing. That's been our problem a lot. And why our players end up getting injured, because they're all playing too much because we've got players injured, so they're getting overplayed and then they're getting injured by the time we get the others back. So it's really important that that attack gets rotated by Arteta and he utilizes the players to the best of their ability. I think that left wing is definitely going to be between Martinelli and Trossard. Really, that's the battle when they're both fit. Martinelli has kicked on the season. He's really come back to the Martinelli we all, loved when he broke onto the scene, that goal he scored against Chelsea. And, he scored, not exactly the same, but it was a breakaway goal that he scored against Bayern Munich just yesterday. So Martinelli's banging form. So happy if either of them start. Madueke and Saka are going to be rotating each other. You've still got Gyökeres and Havertz. Who's going to play, really? Havertz he knows our play, so he should be able to come back and once he gets back up to match fitness, be able to fit right in. So that's going to be, again, the ability to rotate. It means that there's not so much pressure on you as a striker and you can feel a little bit freer. I think that was a little bit of a weight on Gyökeres when he first arrived. He managed to start dealing with it, to be fair, but it's good to have options, you know what I mean? It's good to have options. It's a great problem to have. I mean, I don't want to be Arteta making that decision. I mean, I wish I could be, you know what I mean, but it's going to be a difficult decision, so I can't wait to see what he does decide and how he manages the minutes and utilizes each player for the perfect game. Do you know what I mean? And then we've got Gabriel Jesus coming back. I mean, that guy has been gone for a long time. But when he got injured, I remember how well he was playing until he done his knee. And it was such a tragedy because he's never really had a good run without getting injured. And I hope when he comes back, he can really stay fit. That's going to be the first thing for Gabriel Jesus. But he's a player that can do everything. He's someone that can play on that left wing. He can play as a striker. So he's going to be someone that's going to give us another dimension when we're attacking. So it's really, like I said, it's an embarrassment of riches. We've got so many forwards. We've got so many options. We can hurt you in so many ways. And that's the thing. We ain't even been playing with strikers. We have not played with strikers really in ages. So, and we've been scoring goals. There's not much more talk about set piece FC and all this and all that. Personally, I didn't mind it. But, I mean, we have not been playing with strikers and we've been smashing everybody. Smashed Bayern 3-1 without a striker. Do you know what I mean? So, having these lot back, especially having two centre forwards back, focal points that can make us play in a different way. Gyökeres loves to, battle with the defenders and push them back. Havertz, he loves to link up with midfield. Jesus will get the ball, pick it up and run. Madueke does that too. So there's a little bit of everything. What do you want? What do we need for this game? A sprinkle of this, a sprinkle of that. A bit of Trossard here, a bit of Madueke there. Saka's always there, yeah. So, I mean, I can't wait to see who plays against Chelsea on Sunday. I'm going to do my match reaction for that. My match preview for that probably on Saturday because the game's on Sunday, so I'll do it then. And maybe we'll have a bit better idea of who's coming back exactly into the squad and see which forwards are there. Maybe Havertz or Gyökeres will be available. And yeah, see what's going on. See if Chelsea are going to be ready for us on Sunday, but that's a whole thing to come. So yeah, that's what I've been thinking about the attackers that we got. So why don't you tell me who you think would be our best starting formation, which is our best three that's going to play together. I think maybe our strongest attack, if everybody's fit, probably Saka, Gyökeres, Martinelli, but I mean Trossard or Madueke. I mean, it's so hard to pick, and this is what I'm talking about. So let me know what you think about what our attack will be. Who should it be? Let me know, people. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. I'll definitely respond. Again, thanks for helping me grow the community, and have a great evening. Have a great evening. Take it easy. Take a break from the football. It's only, UEFA Cup. Go do something else because it's going to start ramping up again from tomorrow. Getting ready for Super Sunday. It will be the most super of Sundays. Hey, have a good evening. Take it easy and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Peace. Bye.